Hey everyone, today is Monday, August 29th, so this will be posted tomorrow, Tuesday, August 30th. Today's class is going to be 10 poses to help alleviate a headache. And all these poses are meant to release the tension in the upper body, so in the neck, the shoulders, and along the spine, and thereby increasing circulation throughout the body and further increasing circulation and blood flow to the brain to relieve that headache. What you're going to need is you're going to need a block and or a chair or a wall, because we're going to do legs up the wall pose. You are also going to need a blanket or a towel folded long way, so it's like the length of your spine, because we're going to lay on that to relieve some tension. And then if you have an extra towel, washcloth, or an eye pillow to put over your eyes during Shavasana, just to further enhance some relaxation to the mind and body, and calming the mind down, relieving the stress and tension, and a little bit of pressure on the eyes, just to help to alleviate that headache just a little bit more. So, okay, so we are going to start off first in child's pose. So toes together, knees wide, reach those arms nice and long. And just by having your forehead touch the earth, it's allowing some pressure on the pressure points in your forehead to alleviate, again, that headache. So take a few breaths here, settle in. And during this practice today, I want you to focus on taking full deep breaths throughout every pose. Inhaling completely, exhaling completely. The bigger breaths help to, again, improve the circulation, sending the oxygen to the brain to relieve that headache. So I thought this quote kind of went along with our class today. It says, emotions are like passing storms. You have to remind yourself that it won't rain forever. Emotions are like passing storms. You have to remind yourself that it won't rain forever. So just like your emotions, your headache is not going to last forever, but your emotions aren't going to last forever either. The sadness, the fear, the anger, the loss, those things won't last forever. The storm will pass. The headache will pass. Take a few more full, complete breaths in your child's pose. Just allowing the pressure points in the forehead to be gently massaged by them touching the earth. And your next inhale, slowly come up to your tabletop position. We're going to move through cat and cow. So on an exhale, round your spine, bring your chin to your chest. And inhale, drop your belly low. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, belly low. Go ahead and keep moving through your cat and cow, matching the movement with your full, complete breaths. Full inhale, full exhale. And again, the movement of the spine is releasing tension in the back and spine. Improving the circulation, improving blood flow and oxygenation back to the head. We're moving nice and slow through this practice today. Being kind to ourselves, gentle to ourselves. your cat and cow. And then once you've done that, come back to a neutral spine. You're going to tuck those toes under, lift your hips and knees up and back, come into downward facing dog. You can bend the knees one at a time in your dog, or you can be still. But this is an inversion, so your heart is over your head. It's higher than your head. So it's reversing the blood flow, sending more oxygenated blood back to your head. We're here for about another 5 to 6 full complete breath cycles, guys. Big inhales, big exhales. Finish your last full complete breath cycle in your down dog. Last inhale. Last exhale. You'll look forward at your hands and you're going to step all the way forward, ending in a forward fold. Keep your feet about hips distance apart. Let your head and neck fall and be heavy. If you want to grab opposite elbows or grab onto your calves, you're just letting the head and neck release, releasing all that tension. The head and neck are free falling right now. Just let it hang. And like I said, take whatever arm variation is most comfortable for you. Again, full inhales here. Full exhales. Two more breaths here in your ragdoll. Last inhale. Last exhale. Bring your feet back together. And then you're going to come have a seat on your mat, stretching your legs out long. Your knees can be straight or they can be slightly bent. You're going to sit nice and tall, and you're just going to walk your hands forward and fold for a seated forward fold now. Again, releasing the low back, the spine, the head and the neck. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And take one more big breath in here. And big breath out. Slowly rise back up. I'm going to turn and face sideways. Make sure you have your block handy, and that you have your folded towel or blanket handy and eye pillows. All these things should be handy now. We are going to come into bridge pose. So lay on down, arms are down by your side, feet are hips distance apart. And on an inhale, press those feet down, lift the hips up. Come into bridge pose. Next exhale, slowly lower down. Rock the legs a little bit side to side. And then we're going to come into bridge pose again. So press the feet down, lift the hips up. Again, arms can stay by the sides, or if you want to reach the arms overhead, you can. Or if you want to clasp the hands underneath the back. It's just a good shoulder opener, relaxer to relieve that tension there as well. Big full breaths here. Last breath in here. And then exhale, release it on down. Rock the legs side to side. You're going to go ahead and grab that block now, and you can tuck it underneath your sacrum. If that's not comfortable for you, you can put your legs up on a chair like this, or you can have your legs up against the wall for legs up the wall pose. So any and all variations are fine. I'm tucking the block underneath my sacrum, pulling my knees up, and then reaching my feet towards the sky. Again, it's another inversion. So it's reversing the blood flow because the heart is higher than your head. Very relaxing, very restorative. Nice full breaths here. Two more breaths here and your legs up the wall. Last breath. Bend your knees one at a time into your chest. Lower your feet one at a time back down to the earth. Press the feet down, lift the hips up, set that block aside. And then you're going to come to your towel or blanket, and I want you to lay it long ways on your mat, so it's like the length of your spine. And you're going to scoot your bum close to that mat, so the edge of your bum touches the bottom of that towel or that bolster or that blanket. And then you're going to roll on down. Your legs can be straight like Shavasana legs, or if it's too much tension or stress on your low back, you can bend those knees up. And once you're here, I want you to take your arms out to a T, palms facing up. So it's a huge front of the chest opener, shoulder opener. Again, a very restorative pose to relieve tension, to relieve stress. Two more breaths right where you're at. Then if your knees are not bent, slowly bend them up. Roll off to one side and then come on up to a seat. Remove that blanket, set it aside. Grab your eye pillow or whatever you want to put over your eyes to help create a little bit of pressure on those eyes. And then slowly roll down, setting your body up for Shavasana. Place the eye pillow or blanket or towel over your head. In Shavasana, you allow your body and your mind to completely relax, restore. With the eyes covered, it brings darkness to soothe the headache. If you have the eye pillow, the little bit of pressure from the eye pillow can help relieve that headache as well. Just breathe. If you can stay in Shavasana longer, please do so. Allowing that tension and the headache to melt away further. If you need to get moving, start to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Go ahead and bend the knees up. Drop both knees off to the left, swing your arms to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Drop both knees to the right, swing the arms to the left. And bring the arms over to the right as well. Roll fully onto your right side. Pause there. And then slowly make yourselves back to a comfortable seated position, letting the eyes stay closed. Bring your hands to your heart center. Thanks everyone for practicing with me here today. I appreciate all your love and all your support, and I hope this class helped to alleviate that headache and that tension. Remember, the headache will pass just like the storm. The emotions will pass too. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. And may your minds be at ease. Together we bow and say, Namaste. Thanks everyone. Have a great day. Love you.